The president said he's ending the contract we have with you.
Huh? Ending the contract?
Is that something one of our employees said? I'm removing him from this project. So you basically want a house that stays cool on its own, right?
Yes. Both my wife and I really struggle with the summer heat.
Well, if we position the windows facing north, you can avoid that brutal summer sun. And with that layout, just one AC in the living room will be enough to cool the entire house. My name is Keiichi Sato. I'm an architect at Doki Doki Construction, a small company that my father owns. This is Yui Hasegawa. She's the president of Tokimeki Corp, a housing company. Actually, Yui and I are childhood friends. Sorry, I need to take this call.
Hello, Keiichi? So about the Takahashi residence. I'm really sorry, but the president decided we're ending our contract with your company.
Huh? Ending the contract? But I'm actually here on site with the president and the client right now.
Wait, with the president?
Who told you that?
It was Yoshinobu from your sales team.
Yoshinobu? I'm removing him from this project. Yoshinobu? Can you explain what's going on?
The client mentioned yesterday they want a house that stays cool. Since Todoroki Architecture is the only firm that specializes in high-performance insulation, I thought we'd end up canceling with Doki Doki Construction. The sales director said the president would probably be cool with it. So I figured I'd give you a heads up ASAP.
Yes, sales brought that to my attention. But I asked the sales director to wait on any decisions.
President Hasegawa asked me to come along today to evaluate how the design handles sunlight and airflow for natural cooling.
Doki Doki Construction may not be a big company, but they've won several architecture awards. They don't normally take on residential homes, but they made a special exception because of their long-standing relationship with Tokimeki Corp.
We've been working with Tokimeki since the very beginning. We owe them a lot.
This is why Doki Doki Construction deserves our respect.
Right. I guess I jumped the gun this time. Sorry about that. 23 years of dedicated service, and now I find myself reporting to someone with merely 5 years of experience. Simply because of familial connections following your father's untimely death. The irony is not lost on me.
Yoshinobu, I've been observing your conduct for some time now. A contract isn't just something on paper. It's built on trust between companies and between people. And I don't think you understand that.
What?
The executives are already talking about pulling you from sales, so you can figure out how to actually deal with people. We're considering assigning you to the HR department.
HR, huh? Zero outside work, pretty chill schedule. Could be the break I need. Understood. I'll hand over the Takahashi project.
Thank you.
I'll let him handle the Takahashi place. He'll definitely get the job done.
Yui, are you okay?
Huh? What do you mean?
You're not the type who likes calling people out or confronting them. Aren't you pushing yourself too hard?
I can't afford to be soft anymore. I'm the president now. I've got to step it up. More importantly, can I count on you for the Takahashi house design?
Yes. Yui tends to take everything seriously and push herself too much. I'm a little worried about her. And with that, Yoshinobu was officially transferred from the sales department to HR.
Yoshinobu, could you please update me on the status of compiling the application forms that had yesterday's deadline?
Wait, it was due yesterday? Oh, come on. HR is this busy? Nobody told me that.
Also, I reviewed your personnel reshuffle draft. Did you consider employee preferences and working conditions?
No way. It's impossible to reflect everyone's wishes.
Don't tell me you only looked at the performance review data.
That's exactly what I did. That's all that matters, right? I mean, who's got time to check everyone individually?
Yoshinobu, we're not just managing numbers here. We're managing actual people. Everyone's got different home situations, different goals. Poor role matching leads to lower morale, which affects the company's overall results. We can't grant every wish, but we should try our best. Please revise the proposals with this in mind.
Revise it? Dude, she's been here for like, what, 8 years tops? And I'm basically ancient here, and she's gonna talk to me like that? Hello?
Hey, Yoshinobu, how's life in HR?
I just want to get back to sales already.
Oh, that Takahashi place you dumped on me? Total nightmare. The client won't stop piling requests. You know, all that natural living crap or whatever.
But hey, you were always great at sweet-talking picky clients, weren't you? You crushed those contracts year after year.
Leave it to me.
This desk job is killing me. I'm totally wired for sales, making deals, crushing quotas. If only that stupid transfer hadn't screwed me over. Huh? Wait a sec, isn't that Miss Hasegawa and Keiji from Doki Doki Construction? What are they doing here together?
Maybe I'm not cut out to be president after all.
Yui.
I just can't make bold decisions like my father did. I feel like I should be stepping up to protect the company, you know? Filtering client requests and stuff. But at the same time, buying a home is usually a once-in-a-lifetime thing, you know? I really want to make sure my client's vision actually happens. I'm not about to compromise on that.
I don't think you need to run the company exactly like your father did. Your way of thinking, it's good, Yui.
Keiichi,
At least for me, I completely agree with how you see things, so be confident, okay?
thanks, really. I'm glad I have a friend like you that I can talk to, honestly.
Yeah. A friend? Great. Fantastic. Meanwhile, I'm over here planning our matching Halloween costumes, Yui.
Thanks as always. Alright, enough with the doubts. Time to get back to work.
Dude, those two were talking super close, and I couldn't make out what they were saying. But are they totally dating? Hi, Ishida. How's the Takahashi residence thing going? Might be a good idea to start talking Todoroki architecture, just in case.
What? But we're almost ready for construction.
Apparently, Keiichi from Doki Doki Construction has known President Hasegawa since they were little kids. So I caught those two having this super cozy chat on the rooftop yesterday. You picking up what I'm putting down?
Wait, are they like actually a couple? Now that you mention it, they do seem pretty close.
I mean, I don't know for sure. It's just a hunch.
Oh, honestly, this Takahashi client is driving me crazy with all their demands. But they only ever place these tiny orders. Our numbers are tanking and it's becoming a real headache. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna use this as my chance to get some payback for you. A few days later, Tokimeki Corps and Doki Doki Construction have scheduled another meeting about the Takahashi residence.
We reviewed the client's request and had Doki Doki Construction revise the design accordingly.
About the flooring material, how about using a higher grade option? Yeah, the client actually chose those materials, but it requires ongoing maintenance and usually causes complaints. The client is aware of the upkeep, but wants to embrace the natural texture of the wood over time. Maybe at first, but 30% of people who go with this stuff end up complaining about it later. Oh, but Doki Doki Construction doesn't work with high-end materials, right? That's correct, we don't. In that case, would it be more convenient to renegotiate the contract with Todoroki Construction?
But cost-wise, upgrading the material would double the price per square foot.
President Hasegawa's hitting back. Guess Nakamura was right on the money. The client's got wiggle room in their mortgage budget. No sweat, I'll get them on board. I already thoroughly explained the maintenance requirements to the client. No, leave it to me. A few days later.
Mr. Takahashi, this is Nakamura speaking. Due to my upcoming transfer, Hayashida will be taking over. Hayashida is a highly capable employee. So please, feel confident in entrusting matters to him.
Uh-huh.
Now then, about the updated estimate.
Updated estimate? Wait, it's double the price.
We revised the flooring. The material you selected requires maintenance.
Keiichi already explained that to me. I chose it knowing full well what I was getting into.
Still, many people regret using this material. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend it.
Keiichi filled me in. But honestly, those identical houses give me the creeps. I want something I can actually make mine.
But it might get discolored and stained.
Exactly. Those imperfections, they're memories. Just like a family grows. I want our home to grow with us too.
But if you look at this data, 30% of client file complaints within 30 years.
Look, I don't care what other people think. I'm not them. This isn't some display house. It's where I'm gonna live. You're treating me like every other client you've had.
That's not true. I was just trying to give advice.
Miss Asagawa and Keiichi gave me thoughtful proposals based on my vision. Please get someone else I can talk to.
Yoshinobu, I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help.
Whatever. Doki Doki Construction is just some tiny company with basically no track record. The client's gonna figure out I was right and come begging me to come back.
Exactly.
Hayashida, Mr. Takahashi called earlier. He was very upset. From now on, I'll be handling the Takahashi project directly.
But he was only giving advice.
A house is deeply tied to a person's life. We should make proposals that truly reflect each client's needs.
But the data says...
You should be looking at the person, not just the data.
I know some things about you, you know. You seem to have quite a deep relationship with Keiichi from Doki Doki Construction, don't you?
That's right. Keiichi's been my friend since childhood. Our company has partnered with Doki Doki for over 50 years. Starting back when my father ran things, we considered them trustworthy.
I don't think a company chosen through that kind of customary relationship would have any real ability.
We went with Doki Doki because they actually design homes around what their clients want. Simple as that.
Sounds fishy to me.
There's no point arguing here. Let me just show you.
Whatever. Either way, I'll see you soon. Anyway, I totally thought they were dating.
Mr. Takahashi, I'm really sorry about how Hayashida acted the other day. He was totally out of mind.
If it weren't for you and Keiichi, I probably would have went to another company by now.
I'm so sorry.
From this point forward, I will be personally overseeing this.
And this blueprint you gave me? You actually incorporated every detail I asked for. Incredible work.
All the windows face south to catch that good sunlight. And I threw in an atrium for some natural airflow.
This landscaping looks great too.
Since you talked about planting a tree here, I kept this area available.
Now I'm really excited.
Several months later, the Takahashi residence was completed.
Wow, I really wasn't sure how this would turn out at first, but this is exactly what I imagined.
Thank you. My husband must have been quite a handful with all his demands.
Not at all. It actually fired me up as an architect.
When you walk barefoot, you can really feel the texture of the wood. That's what makes it special.
It is. But still, this house might be a little too big for just the two of us.
True. Maybe we need 2 more people, or even 3.
So a new family will start in this new house. That's wonderful to hear.
Please, feel free to reach out anytime if you need help with maintenance.
Wow, so this is the Takahashi place all done up. Look how happy they are.
Yoshinobu, what do you think of the finished home?
Well, it's definitely unique to say the least.
Miss Hasegawa listened carefully to Mr. Takahashi's requests and brought them to life. Even after all that effort, the price per square foot still came out like this? Sure, the client's happy, but still. What exactly are we trying to do here? Is jacking up the price per square foot really our main goal?
What?
A home is a once-in-a-lifetime purchase. It's deeply tied to someone's life and their happiness. It's not just any purchase.
If we just push what's convenient for us onto clients, how can we expect them to be happy? I think our job is to build homes that actually fit what each customer needs. Yoshinobu, if that's the way you think, I'm afraid we can't have you working in our company anymore. And I heard you've been running HR like a numbers game, totally ignoring what each employee actually needs.
That's because I want to make the workflow more efficient.
It's doubtful that staff can perform effectively in a department structured around your work efficiency. Starting today, I want you to change your mindset and approach work with a fresh attitude.
Yes. Wait, what? The Takahashi property won an architecture award? That's unexpected for such a standard residence.
Yeah, turns out the judges were totally blown away by how eco-friendly it was.
So, Doki Doki Core's craftsmanship really was the real deal.
Hey Yoshinobu, how's that proposal coming along? The one that was supposed to be done yesterday.
I'm working on it now.
Can we skip the phone chats with sales and actually hit our deadlines?
This isn't what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not cut out for this boring behind-the-scenes stuff. If I really put my mind to it, I could totally win a design award too.
After that, Nakamura quit Tokimeki Core and tried to get a job at another housing company, but it didn't pan out. Now he's been bouncing between different part-time gigs.
Yo, what's up, everyone? Your friendly house frog here. Ribbit.
Yay, a house frog.
So hot, so itchy. Why am I doing this?
Meanwhile, the Takahashis were such a sweet couple.
Yes,
Yui, I've been scared of messing up our friendship, so I haven't said anything, but I like you. Like more than just a childhood friend. I want us to be together.
I like you too, Keiji.
Really? Well then, for our home design.
Hey, don't get ahead of yourself.
Enjoyed the video?
And smash that like button and subscribe.